Hello beauties and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting off makeup list. I'm going to do just a really quick simple look for back to school, but I'm just going to do a talk through because to be quite honest I'm sick of editing and doing voiceovers. So we're going to do a little talk through. So today's video again is going to be just a simple back to school look, nothing too dramatic because you don't want to be too dramatic on the first day of school. And to make it a little easier, it's going to be using all drugstore products. So let's jump in. First thing I'm going to be using is this Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. I am an oily monster, so anything that can help me stay matte, I'll use. So I feel like this is a talk through and now I don't have anything to say, so that's great. Can you guys see my cat right there? Next I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. Corrective Concealer Palette in Neutralize and Brighten. And it just has 4 colors, and I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but I'm breaking out. And I'm so red, like this whole side. I mean, my whole face is red, but like right here, I don't know what is going on, but I am just breaking out so bad. I'm just going to be taking this pointed foundation brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to be taking just the green color in the palette because the green is really going to even out the red. And I'm just going to place this all over the red parts because I mean it's like really red and really pimply and I hate it. So next I'm going to be going in with my L'Oreal True Match in the color W4 because I am a little bit darker, and I'm just going to place this all over my face. I'm going to kind of dot it out a little bit with my finger just to get the blending process started. And then I'll go back in and blend it all out. But seriously, I love this L'Oreal True Match. It's probably my favorite foundation that I've found. I haven't used any high-end foundation. I've only used drugstore, but this one is probably my favorite. And I feel like they have the best and like most diverse color range. My cat is, well, now on my lap. He hopped up on my lap. But again, I'm just going to pot this all over my face. And then for a nice flawless finish, I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender. Don't use these dry because it won't blend out your makeup and you won't understand the hype. What you want to do is get it really wet under the water and then squeeze out all the excess water and make it really damp. And then it'll just flawlessly blend out your makeup. And also don't forget to blend on your neck because you don't want to be that girl in school that's like makeup just cuts off. So I'm just going to blend it all in. Next I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the color Light Pale. Which I'm almost out of this, so Lord knows how long I'm going to be cranking before some comes out. And then I'm just going to be making my typical triangle under my eyes, down my nose, my chin, and my forehead. And now, that's a completed look. Could you imagine? And then I'm just going to be taking the pointy side of the beauty blender and blending that out. Alex and I had a channel and I started linking it. And then I stopped because we don't have any time to ever film any videos because we're on opposite schedules, and we're all, like, he's always working like when I'm off, and then on weekends we don't really think to do it, only because, I mean, that's our time together, so we don't really think like, oh hey, let's take time to film a video really quick. So maybe we'll do like a vlog or something, and I'll just put it up on this channel, so those of you who would have wanted to see us like on our own channel can kind of watch that for now. To set everything I just did, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match powder in W3, which is actually a shade lighter than my W4, but I totally didn't think about that, so we're just going to use this to set everything, just because it's really not a huge color difference. I'm like barely darker, but I'm like just dark enough to where the W3 foundation just isn't working. So make sure you kind of pat it into your skin, only because if you rub, you can move around your foundation and your concealer, and this way it's really getting into your skin so that it sets your makeup like it's supposed to. So this is a school look, but where I'm from doesn't start school until the day after Labor Day, but where I live started school, they're on their second week of school. So I felt like I should have done this. Say hi to Duke, everybody. He's on my lap again. I feel like I should have done this like 2 weeks ago, but at the same time, it's like, to some people it's really, really early. Like, some people still have like a month before they go back to school. So if you already started school, if you're one of those people who have already started school, you can try this look as like a third week of school look. For my brows, I'm going to be using the Milani Brow Fix Kit in the color medium. And let me find my brush there for a minute. I just kind of mixed the two colors together in case you guys were wondering like how I did it. And I'm not going to be like hardcore sculpting my brows, because really, who has time for that in the mornings when you're trying to get ready for school? Like, I don't know about you, but when I was in school, I was trying to get that extra like 30 minutes of sleep. You hear? So I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows ever so quickly. Did it just get really dark behind me or what? I can't tell if I like it or not. Again, I'm just like using a little mirror on this because filling my brows in is hard on my big mirror back here, and then my little mirror right here, I'd have to hold it like really close to my face. So I figured, why not use just a little bit smaller of a mirror? Insane in the membrane. That makes me want to watch Pitch Perfect too. Then I'm just going to be setting my brows really quick with the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Gel. And my hair is looking rough. I just like literally clipped it back because it was in a ponytail. Because I had worked out at lunch. Well, I didn't work out. I went for like, I think it's a little over a mile walk at lunch. So my hair was up. Next for the face, I'm not going to bronze or highlight or do anything like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of blush on, and I'm going to be using Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild. A little bit of that on my cheeks, just to give myself a little flush of color. To prime my eyes, I'm just going to be using this e.l.f. eye primer that I had in my drawers. Something that I really, really need to do. Dang, I can't talk today, guys. One thing I really need to do is organize my makeup, because it's just a lot right now. It's just a lot. And then for my shadows, I'm just going to be using these Revlon Link Ups. A hair just flew in my face. They all slide apart into it. You buy them individually and they all like slide apart like that. So You just have a bunch of them. I'm only going to be just using these two colors because again, it's just going to be a really simple look. The first color is the color Taupe. It's just a nice brown color like this. And I'm going to just quickly pop that in the crease of my eye. Just for a little bit of definition. The last color I'm going to be using is the color Bone, which is just kind of like just a cream color. And I'm going to be putting this on my eyelids, my brow bone, and a little bit in the tear duct. Just to kind of open my eyes a little bit. My lids. My brow bones. And the tear duct. I'm not going to do any eyeliner or anything just because, I mean, like you could tight line and do your waterline, but I don't know. I guess I'm going off what I did in high school, and I never really wore makeup in general. I wasn't really into makeup that much until after high school, like right after high school is when I kind of started getting into it and everything. I always wanted to be, but I was always just like, I could never do that stuff, so I never did. Now, if I were back in high school now, I'd probably like go all out with my makeup and everything, only because I love it so much, but we're just going to keep it nice and simple for the first day. So, I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Holy Grail Mascara, and just put this on our lashes. And I'm also going to be putting it on my lower lashes as well. And last but not least is lips. If you want, you could just wear a gloss. That's pretty much what I did in high school. But if you want to add a little bit of color to go with this, I'm using the Wet n Wild Fergie lipstick in V.I.Pink. It just looks like this. You could go with a nude, but, you know, sometimes I like to make things fun. And over the top of that is this Hard Candy Plumping Serum Volumizing Lip Gloss in the color Swan Lake. So. And that is the completed first day of school look. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is just the first back to school video. I plan on doing a couple more, like 2 or 3 hopefully. But again, this is the completed look. It's sweet, it's simple, it's perfect for the first day of school. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to follow all my social media. It'll be listed down below. And until next time, bye beauties.